Now we watch this video and we saw how the water droplet is interacting with sounds, which is called resonance frequency. We will see what is resonance frequency. Resonance, what does it mean, resonance? This is ordinary encyclopedia is explaining what is resonance, when happens resonance frequency. Resonance frequency happens when a system is able to store. This means water is storing, it's writing, storing the thoughts and words that it's coming to it. If it doesn't store, it cannot happen resonance. This means the water is storing the information, and only a resonance frequency stores. And whatever we're speaking or feeling or everything doing, the water is storing, it's writing this information. Why? Why it's happening like this? We will analyze this phenomenon and understand why it's happening. What is the thing that is making the water to make resonance frequency to store? Everybody thinks that the water is made of H2O. Until recently they found there is something else in the water. And this substance, they called it Ormos. Ormos is this new atom. They didn't discover it. How they knew that there is Ormos in the water? When they make water from H2O, you know water that is H2O. They chemically prepare H2O, hydrogen and oxygen. 1 gallon, it weighed 3 kilos. But when they brought triple distilled water, it weighed 1 pound more than ordinary water. This is water and this is water. What is the more 1 pound per gallon? What is it? They make pure chemically water, H2O, it's 3 kilogallon. And the ordinary water, it's 4 kilo. This leads to suspect that there is this almost hidden in the water. And it has a very strange characteristic. I will explain you what is this Ormos. After I have explained what is the Ormos, you will say to me, show me. After I will show you. But I will explain to you what kind of a new element it is that is hidden in the water. Ordinary atom is circular. For example, this is a water molecule. This is oxygen, and this is hydrogen. Everything in the world, in order to make molecular structures, it must have bonding electrons, outside shell electrons, so that it makes bonding. Everything that you know in the earth and the elements that we know, they make bonding from the outer shell. The atom, the outer shell is called the valence electron. When they make chemical reaction, they share an electron. This is the ordinary element. But when an atom is lost the outer shell, it cannot make bonding. It cannot bond to another thing. It loses the forces inside the atom, and it changes its shape and becomes the atom like this. This is the Ormos atom. This is new element. And this atom, they found it new. It isn't detected. This substance, this kind of atom is in the water. Because of this, it's happening resonance frequency. And this atom, it has too much strange characteristics. We will speak later. Now we have found out that when an atom loses its outer shell electron, the forces inside the atom are disturbed and becomes like this. When it becomes like this, it loses its weight. If it's 1 kilo, it becomes 400 grams. But when this kind of atom, it gains its outer shell and becomes ordinary electron, it retains its weight. I hope you understand. We will watch more videos so that you understand clearly. Now we will see somebody that drank almost water. Look what happened to him. This is the person that he took an aura photo. He took an aura photo. This is an aura photo before he drank almost water. After he drank the almost water, he took an aura photo. Here it seems that the almost effect is clear. Okay, we will see, we will search about the almost. What is this? What another scientist what is telling about almost? This would mean that the water is like a tape recorder. The water is a tape recorder, imprinting and carrying information. Why? The almost inside the water is like a tape recorder. It's recording, imprinting and carrying information. Okay, we will see a video about the Ormos and what is its characteristics. We will analyze that so that we understand. We will watch a video so that you understand what is a superconductivity.
And that is, I'm going to place it on top of the magnetic fields from the superconductor.
This is the copper oxide.
What I'm going to do with this
They put on it,
permanent magnet is I'm going to place it on top of the superconductor.
and they put liquid hydrogen
Okay, so it's just on top of the
so that they
superconductor.
freeze it.
It's not levitating,
If they
it's not
freeze
doing anything,
it,
it's not moving.
it
Okay,
levitates.
now what I have here is liquid nitrogen. It will boil off pretty rapidly at first until it cools down the superconductor, so it will spit and so on, so just sort of keep your eyes back, please.
They are putting liquid hydrogen, which is minus 180.
Now as it boils off, it will cool down. Now just watch what happens. Can everyone see? So it's cooling it down. So it's levitating. If it was pushed up, there's no magic involved. I didn't touch it. So as you can see, whoops. Okay, so the magnetic field has to be, the magnetic lines of flux need to go from the North Pole to the South Pole. Okay, as opposed to other forms of magnetic levitation, say permanent magnets or electromagnets, superconductors are a little bit cooler because, I can move this around. As long as it's above the superconductor, it's not going to slip off the side too easily. Obviously, if I push it enough over to the edge, it'll go off to the side, okay? But it pins it, okay? So it's a much better form of magnetic levitation than with other types. So yeah, spinning around, and it doesn't feel any urge to dive off to the side or find gravity. It's just levitating. So it's fully karmic.
Okay. We saw the superconductivity effect that the world knows. This is ordinary magnet, and this is copper oxide. They call it superconductive. When they freeze it with liquid hydrogen, 170 minus, the magnet repels. It floats, but what? It must be frozen. Why, if it's frozen, it levitates? Because ordinary atom, it's spinning. There is an atomic spin. This spin, when you freeze it, the spin stops, and the atom, and it repels, it floats. This is the reason of the superconductivity. The atoms, when you freeze it floats. But the Ormus atoms, one of its characteristics, there is no outer shell electron. It means it doesn't absorb electromagnetic waves, it doesn't absorb heat, radiation, only sounds. This Ormus atom, it absorbs only resonance frequency. But this ordinary atom has outer electron shell, it absorbs heat, ultraviolet, everything. Okay, we saw the reason why the magnet is levitating. Because when it freezes, the spin stops and the atom floats, it's levitating. This Ormus atom, it doesn't need to freeze to levitate. At room temperature, it levitates. When I show you a video that at ordinary temperature and almost levitating, then I have proved to you that this is Ormus that is within the two seas, and this, when we find out that this Ormus, which is in the two seas, that are not mixed, is the same that is in the earth. When we die, we go. We will show you the video about Ormus, how it's levitating at room temperature.
And this stuff. Let me heat this up just a little bit more. And I got a white precipitate, which I air dried.
This is Ormus
Okay, here
powder.
we go.
Somebody
See if there's a
extracted.
difference in that. And you can like, keep it that level or about that view.
This is Ormus powder. Now he's putting a magnet under the glass. Look how it's repelling. At room
Fix
temperature,
back around.
it
get back
doesn't
to the middle.
need to freeze. This is Ormus.
It's moving. It's like the magnetic field is pushing it out, pushing it away. Now I'm going to get it back in the middle here. Some of the powder, I'm going to swirl it around with the magnet, and then I'm going to abruptly stop, pull it away. You see how the powder flies away? When I draw back the magnet, I'll do it again. And we'll just go one more time, just for clarity. Just swirling the magnet around. And I'm going to try to keep that, so you pull it away. And just get it eyes away. Slower, see? Okay, that's it.
Okay. Now you saw a substance. This substance is a new element. This is the Ormus atom like this, that it's lost its outer shell. How we prove that this is Ormus? Because it's levitating, it's repelling. There is nothing that repels at room temperature. There is nothing. The superconductive element, so that to repel it must be frozen. Okay, we have proved that this Ormus atom, it repels. There is no doubt. It's a proof. Now, I showed you that this, the powder, when it's repelling the magnet at room temperature, this is the proof. And this is the Barza. And this is what in the water is hidden. And this is the who records the sounds. And this is when we have in our brains, you saw the aura photo of this man, you remember how it's because in our brains there are 5% almost. When we die, we become earth and bones. Our informations and thoughts and feelings that is stored is in the almost, this white powder. When we are in the ground, everything goes to dust. Only this powder remains. And our information is in this powder, the almost. Okay, this is like a computer chip. When you take out the chip, the computer is the body and the information stored is in the almost. If you will take out the computer chip from the body, the almost, okay, you put in another place, you take another body. This is okay, we will show you almost has too much characteristics. If we speak, it takes time. I showed you one of its characteristics. Okay, we will see some people what made of it. It's not proof, it's claim. I will show you some other videos what they did with the almost powder.